Hello, folks. It's Rich of Rich 220 Garage. Well, we just got done finishing up the cooling system on the 57, and yeah, those spots are painted over again. And then as soon as I did that, more parts became visible of cracking and paint chipping. So I guess I got to do it again. Anyway, I don't know how well you can see in there. I'll try and do this up from this far. But there is water in that radiator. And it apparently is not leaking. So it looks like my hoses and the water pump and everything are A-okay. So now we're just going to put that back on. You could use the top off, but right now it really doesn't need it. So that's another thing we got done. Now we still have to mess with the oil pan. I want to see if there's anything leaking underneath, because there shouldn't be anything coming out underneath. I mean, there was a little bit of antifreeze running off from taking the old hose off, but that's about it. Nope, she's dry. I have a couple of oil pan screws in here in this stony, dirty area, which I have to find. So, and then I have to get up underneath there with some tools and stuff and make sure that we're not too tight on the clearance for the connecting rods and bearings and caps. And then put that back together. And once that's done, well, folks, being given everything that I've done to this car, new headliner, new door panels, let's see, I found all the original dash stuff, like, let's say, the clock, the radio, the horn ring unbroken with the cap. I still have to do that. There's the door panel right there for the back. I have to tuck it in the back, but there's something that's I'm questioning in the back that's got to still be done yet. The front here is not so unobvious, because you have these pieces here that have to go around the windshield, and the visor gets shoved underneath that. That's how that works, okay? So I even have a windshield washer cleaning jar, original. It even has the motor still in it. So, yep, that's another thing for my car. And yes, we still have the glove box. And I also have the interior dome lens unbroken. So that'll be used when I put things back together. Now, some of these old cars had a switch in between the front and the back door. I'm not sure if this one does or not. It's usually on the driver's side. And that'll actually turn on the dome light until you turn the switch off. But I'm not sure if there's one over there. I never bothered to look. I got new carpeting because I'm getting water in here. I'm not happy about that. I don't know where the heck it's coming from. I think it's coming from the fender. And it's probably coming from the top of the windshield on the driver's side. But I'm thinking it's coming from the fender because it's not bolted in. So water's running in from there. So I gotta use a shop vac and suck that up. I'm still looking for windows, so if anybody knows where to get OEM glass just for the doors, I don't need anything else. I don't need vent windows. I don't need the windshields, and I don't need the quarter glass. Just the door windows. Because without a new set of windows, this thing looks like crap. So, if anybody has any idea, I don't have a lot of money, so, and I want to at least try and get this car done before I have my house taken away from me, because I can't even afford the mortgage. I'm paying them what I can, but I don't make enough. And I can't do any hard physical labor job because my heart attack, the stent in my arteries, my breathing, my arthritis, and my lower back issue. So I don't know if it would be wise for me to go on disability and, you know, have them deduct as far as what I make. You know, but I can't work another job. I really can't. It's impossible. I'm 54 and I've got more problems than most people do when they're in their 60s. And I got another question for you, people, if you can. Leave it down in the comments below. You see this, I can't get these off. The bolts actually on the other side have square nuts. Okay, so I can't get either one of them off. What do I do? Any ideas? Leave me a comment down below. It's really aggravating me. I have the piece to replace this, but if I can't get this off, what's the point in it? You know what I mean? And then I gotta find this again. This piece here fell off. What is that? It's threaded. It's like a nut that goes in there that I gotta find. Let's see. What is this? Is this one? No, that's a bumper stud. Alright, well, as usual, looks like it's gonna rain. So no rest for the weary. Yeehaw. But anyway, the antifreeze cooling system is completely done. There's no water leaking out, no antifreeze coming out because there's antifreeze, a gallon of antifreeze, whatever was left in there from previous filling before I emptied it out, and a little bit of water, and it's almost completely up to the top of the radiator, so we're good there. I still want to take this out, and I want to redo that because I don't like the way that came out. I want to take the pop rivets out, cut the rod out, and I'm going to probably use that as a template in order to, you know, reform the dog leg. And then I got to get inside the wheel well, and, you know, same thing with this. See, I thought I could have taken the bottom off of one of these doors because they're pretty well shot anyway. You know, cut it out, but they're rotted through too, so, you know, and people are telling me you can't use these windows for this car, but the measurements are the same. The window itself is the same as the one that's in this car here. So the only difference is I'd probably have to cut off back here in order to get it to fit. And the front windows, I believe they're the same size as the ones that are in here. Being that nobody can find me any OEM glass, what other choice do I have? Somebody told me how you trim these is using a grinding wheel. I don't know how true that is either. But yeah, folks, that's about it for today. You know, it's supposed to be like 90 degrees, and then I'm thinking they're going to have like thunder and all this other jazz, so I'm probably going to have to cover the car back up once again. Yay, I'm not getting much done. Here we are in the middle of summer. I hope I can get this thing running before, you know, fall time, because I'd like to at least pull it out and have people turn their heads and see the car, you know. But I'm not getting rid of it ever. I'm not going to, you know. I had this car once before, and I'm going to keep it again, and if I have to buzz everything down one piece at a time, like a fender, and then a hood, and then, you know, another fender and a top, and a door, and another door, and a trunk lid, and quarter piece, I'll do it until, you know, I'm done. And then, you know, I'll paint it, and that'll be the end of it. And that car is going to go the same color as the original one was. It's going to be a midnight metallic blue, metal flake. So if I have to do the interior over again, so be it. I'll take pictures and I'll make templates of that too, just like I did the 57. All right, folks, I think that's going to do it for today. like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and ring the bell for post notifications. Because we're getting closer, folks. It takes a little while because, like I said, I'm not like these other guys. I can't sit there and come home from working, 5:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night and then come out here and work on a car in the dark. I don't have a garage, so that's just the way it is, And the other guy hasn't gotten his car jumped yet. Believe that? It would take me less time to do it myself. Well, anyway, all right. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Have a good day. Bye.